Okay, time to do an update. Come on. Okay, we got more parts back for the little pickup, the motor. We got the block and head all done. I'll show you what that looked like here in a minute. So anyhow, we got I threw a little bit of paint on the outside of the block, but the cylinders have been honed, the block has been decked or surfaced, and I've got to put all the soft plugs in it and start getting it ready to assemble. That's my project for the day. Of course, she's not much help, but you know, I can blame it on her when I mess up. So anyhow, I've got a whole pile of parts I've got cleaned up and ready to go together. Had the rods resized. They pulled them off the pistons and resized them. And of course the crank's been turned. It was turned when I got it. So, and the head's all resurfaced and cleaned up and ready to go. So yeah, that's my project for the day. Try to get this thing put together, get it ready to go in. I just went to the auto parts and bought a new battery for it. Man, these things are expensive. But anyhow, yeah, there was no battery in it when I got it. And I bought oil, an oil filter and an air filter and a what else? Some antifreeze. So I've got almost everything I need to polish this thing off. So anyhow, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the boss treats us today. Okay, we're going to do an update on the new project. Our stick chewer has been hard at work, chewing anything she can get her paws on. It's a vacuum line, I think. This is going to be a challenge. You can see the mess that she's made. She found my kindling pile, and she's managed to make quite a mess of it, chewing on the sticks. But anyhow, I got the thing put together for the most part. I think there's a few other little things. I got to put the flywheel and pressure plate and clutch, and I think that's about it. Once I get it in there, I can put the fan on it and button up all the air conditioning pump was just pulled loose and set aside, which is nice. They didn't disconnect the lines, so I'm hoping it will work once it's put together. Yeah, they did some pretty good stuff on it when they took it apart. They didn't mutilate anything, I don't think. But anyhow, that's it. It's pretty much going together. I do have one piece I'm not too sure about. This here. Not sure where it goes yet, but I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. The EGR tube, this metal tube, was broke. They had it hose clamped together, so we're gonna replace that. I got another one on order, and once it comes in, I think I can stuff it in there. I can move forward and get it in there, clean up my dog mess. She has a thing for sticks. Roxy, what are you doing? You crazy dog. Anyhow, we'll come back with more once I get it done, or start it in there or something. I'm gonna do another update. I didn't film it, but the truck is together. It was a little bit of a struggle here and there trying to figure out where things went, but I managed with the help of Roxy. we managed to do it. She came and pointed me in the right direction. But it runs pretty good. However, it does have a high idle. I may have to tweak the throttle body a little bit. May need a new sensor on the throttle body. I did have to replace the air intake temperature sensor, and yeah, it was kind of a challenge, but I've driven it, oh gosh, what have I driven it, 5 miles, or 4.5 miles. So it's time to go put some tires on it and get license on it. Then I can start driving it. It's a beater with a heater and 4-wheel drive. It's seems to drive pretty good. We'll know more once I get it out on the highway. But anyhow, another project behind me. And then I can bring the Vega back in. Of course, I had a windshield on order for the Vega for a wintertime project, and I received a phone call from the place and they pushed it back. I was supposed to receive it October 4th, and they pushed it back to sometime in December. So it might be a while before I get busy on the Vega again. I don't know. But we'll push or drive this thing out and bring the Vega in here and maybe do some tinkering on it. Anyhow, thanks for watching.